Hi there, Addy here with buildingsforsaletoronto.com, here with a whole bunch of properties, 21 in total. These properties are from last Friday until now. I wasn't able to do a video, and this is from Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so 4 days worth of listings. And again, these are hand-picked properties that are included in our search over here. We're not including every single property. There's more available. So if you have a particular property that you're looking for and you want me to set a search up, reach out to me and we can set that up. Addy at heyaddy.com, 877-439-2339. So as you can see, we have quite a list today. St. Catharines, we have Hamilton, Guelph, Kingston. So let's get into them. So first property, we have Northover in Toronto. This is a triplex for $579,000. Really good price. This is really cheap at $579,000. This one is probably going to go into multiple offers. Keelan Shepherd area. The property inside needs a little bit of work, but it is doable at $579,000. I would buy this all day, every day. Really good property. Might go over. We'll have to run some numbers on it. If you're interested, reach out. This is already at 5 days, so it's not going to be sticking on for much longer. Next, we have 390 York Street. This York Road. This is in Guelph. $649,000 or $650,000. What they're asking for it. The reason I included it is because it's automotive related. It was a gas station before, so if you were to change the tanks over to fiberglass, you could put a gas station again. Look at the price, $650,000, 127 by 100-foot lot. It is located on a corner. Usually gas stations are. It's on a busy main street. Definitely worthwhile to take a look at if you are in that business. Reach out to me and we can set up an appointment. 156 Islington. This property was, it took a little while for it to sell. And again, I remember this a couple of years ago. It kept on coming and going, So it looks like they did do some work. It was in pretty rough condition back then. Looks like it's pretty clean now. It's got 6 kitchens in it, 4-bedroom plus 2, 6 washrooms in it, $749,000. Really good price. I can't remember exactly how much it sold for. I think it was close to $1 million the last time it sold for. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was just taken out and they're just bringing it back at $749,000 to generate multiple offers. The big problem for this one was that there was no parking over there. Again, this is in New Toronto, Mimico area. A worthwhile drive if you are looking for something similar. Here's South Bartlett, which is $855,000 for a 6-plex. This one is in Kingston. It looks like it's got stucco on the exterior. And it does have the egresses in the back. It's a nice square building. It does look a little bit dated. $855 is not a bad price. Again, part of the problem is anytime you're going a little bit outside is you want to make sure that you have enough units over there so it sustains a super over there. It's 8,400 square feet. $855 is what they're asking for it. $100,000 per unit. Actually, let me just confirm. 52661. So it's a 6-plex actually. My mistake. Not an 8-plex. So this is a 6-plex, so a little bit over $100,000 per unit. Definitely worthwhile to take a look at. I can run some numbers for you on this one. If you're interested, reach out, 877-439-2339 or Addy at heyaddy.com and we can take a look at it from there. 17th Street, $998,000 is what they're asking for it. This is a triplex, again, 30 by 100, detached. No pictures included, which is a shame. No financials included. It's got a detached garage and it's got 3-car parking over there. $333,000 per unit. Not bad. Again, it all depends on how clean it is on the inside. It does say that it has 7-foot height in the basement, so definitely worthwhile to take a look at. Reach out to me if you want to. Next we have Westmoreland. This is in the Junction area. $1,099,000 is what they're asking for it. Again, a triplex, detached. On the interior, it does have older finishes, but this is similar to what we saw with 825 Shaw, or actually we're gonna see tomorrow because it's in the tomorrow's list. Or it might get posted before. Anyway, it's the same sort of deal. You have a triplex. It's got 20 by 126 lot, detached double car garage in there. It looks like a newer garage too. This one would make a good candidate. This would be a good candidate for somebody to go in and fix it all up. Now, the property does need some major work, i.e. opening up these stairs so you actually have wider stairs, and that could cost a lot of money. So a worthwhile property to keep in mind if you're interested. Next we have Dundurn in Hamilton. This is an interesting property. 35 by 62 foot is the lot size. They're asking about 1.2 for this one. It's student housing. So it's minutes from Mac and just needs some more drywalling for room divides. So there's some work that has to be done. 7 to 8% cap rate. So again, you have to go take a look at it and see what work would be required. It looks like it is a sixplex, and there's some work that has to be finished, and you can have a really nice student housing there. If you're interested, let me know, 877-439-2339, and we can go take a look at it with you and see if it actually makes sense. I also have 4 other buildings in Hamilton. Those are exclusives. If you're looking for something exclusive, reach out to me and I can send those out as well. 251 Margarita. And this is Bloor and College, 1.249 what they're asking. This is a semi, and it's a triplex. It looks pretty decent on the inside, like nice work that is done. It is a little bit dated though, from the pictures that we're seeing right now. It does have a good lot size. It's got 20 by 126 foot lot. It does have a carport with 2-car parking spot. No garage on this one, but carport still works, so it's secure from the back. 1.249 is what they're asking for this one. Next we have 95 Victoria. This is in Hamilton. This property is coming back on the market. It was listed a little while ago, didn't sell, and then they took it off the market and bring it back. 55 by 144 foot is the lot size on this one. It's a 14 unit multiplex. So based on that, you're looking at a price per unit of about 100,000. Not bad. These buildings are not purpose built for apartments. They were retrofitted at some point, so we would have some concerns. We want to make sure you go to the city and confirm what the actual zoning of the property is, and to make sure that they are legal. The other thing is you want to make sure that they have fire retrofit when they were done. So in case there is a fire, insurance is not going to get declined, and you don't want your tenants getting hurt, and if there is an accident at the building. Worthwhile to take a look at, 100,000 per unit. McDonald, 1.499 for a triplex. Looks like both sides are renovated. This is Queen and Dufferin area. Stunningly beautiful on the inside. They've done a really nice job, and it looks like it's staged well too. They're asking 1.5. I'm estimating this one is probably going to go into multiples. 20.33 by 125 foot with a double car garage in the back. Beautiful triplex. Definitely worthwhile to take a look at if you're purchasing a property, let's say at 1.1, which we're seeing right now that are detached. Over here you have a property that is listed for 1.5 and is completely redone already. Worthwhile to take a look at. Next we have 159 161 Main. This is in Guelph. 1.6 is what they're asking for this one. 99 by 132 foot is the lot size on this one. It's got 11 residential and 1 commercial space, so this is a commercial residential mixed use. 7,500 square feet. No financials provided, so hard to gauge the how good the property is, but it was worthwhile to include over here. Bowstead in Toronto. This is in High Park. 1.788 where they're asking for it. This is a fourplex, and there are no financials on this one. It's got 4 bedrooms plus 2 in the basement, 4 washrooms in total. It's got a triple car garage. Lot size is 30 by 119. Taking a look on the interior, these are actual purpose built units, but they were purpose built to be triplexes. This one is a fourplex. Now the good thing, because it's a fourplex, you can still get residential mortgage on this one. You won't have to be paying the commercial rates, so it still makes sense. Once you get into 5plex and 6plex, you just start switching over. Recently I was doing some research on this one and found that Desjardins is actually offering residential rates on larger properties too, but basically with this one, because it's all residential, you should be able to get a residential rate on this one. They're looking for 60 to 120 day closing. They do have a home inspection and brochure available. Any questions, reach out and I can set it up for you. Next we have 659 Dover Court. 1.849 is what they're asking for this. This is a semi. It's got 3 units in it. This property was on the market not too long ago. They started from 2.6. So it's quite a decrease in the price that we're seeing. It's got a wide lot, 25.25 by 100.05 foot is the lot size. It does have 2-car it has parking in the back. I can't remember if it had a garage or not. It's got a high and dry basement, which is nice. So this is actually a picture of the basement, and it looks pretty decent on the inside. So it's got 3 units. It's got a backyard. They're asking 1.849, which is sort of what in line with what properties in this area should be going for. So if I pull up the calculator, let's run some numbers. So 61,000 already. I already don't like the numbers. 6 divided by, what was the asking? 1,849,000. So they're at 3.3% cap rate. hey, you can always make him an offer. I just don't like the 3.3% cap rate. I personally sold my property not too long ago, and I sold it at a 5% cap rate, and I wasn't leaving money on the table. That's what the properties sell for. These people, they just leave their properties up, and they never move. Anyway, next we have 408 Derby. This is a property that is coming back on the market. 1.875 is what they're asking. It was listed for a little while ago, and then they took it off. This is in Fort Erie. It's got, this one is a 40 unit, sorry. It's a 40 unit building, close to Crystal Beach. It's got commercial spaces over there too, so it's a commercial residential mixed use building. It's been on the market for a little while, and they're just relisting it right now. All the tenants have their own hydro. It does have decent amount of income that is generating, so 293,000. So 293,988 minus 12,448 minus 21,705 for insurance, minus 16,000 for heat, 16,000 for hydro, 16,000 for other, which is your repair and maintenance. So it looks like 211,000. So it's a little bit over 10% cap rate. Not bad. This one I'm supposed to be going and checking out next week. So if you're interested, reach out to me and I can provide an update on this one. Next we have 481 Young Street, 1.99. It's a site plan approved lot for you to redevelop it. They're asking $2 million for the property. Now, properties like this, when you're looking at it, these are the things that you're looking for. You're looking for the total number of units, and you want to see what your price per unit is going to be. So 199,000 divided by 34. Oh, 1,990,000 divided by 34. So land cost per unit is 52,529. Already doesn't make sense, because if you are outside of the city, unless this property is each price per unit is going to be worth let's say times 3, at least 175,000, which we know prices in Barrie's are cheaper. It doesn't make sense for you to purchase this one, because you want to keep your cost for land below 1/3 of it. But the reason I included is because rental renovation / development is becoming quite lucrative. So if you're able to negotiate a better price on this one might be worthwhile to take a look at. Definitely check it out. 877-439-2339. This one I really like. It's an historical building, so there might be some concerns on what you can do in terms of changes over here. It's a commercial residential mixed use, 2.325 on Main Street. It's got 4 separate buildings located in historic Campbellville, 2.68 acres just south of the 401, with plenty of parking, of retail, and 2 residential units. Total rent is $238,000 per year. See attachment with listing. So let's pull that up so we can take a peek at that. So we have, oh, this one was an interesting one. So there's one that is vacant over here, 2 vacant. So there's 2 units that are vacant. Total pro forma for the rent is 19,870 times 12, which equals this amount. And then based on their expenses that they have, minus 63,363, you have 175,077. Divided that by price, you got a cap rate of 7.5%. But the only thing is, I'm not 100% sure if this is located inside the Oak Ridge, like the green belt, or if it's outside. That's some confirmation that we would be requiring. Also, we would like to see what's the impact of it being a heritage property, because once you have a heritage property, there's a lot of restrictions that come with it. Now, there's 2 different types of heritage. There's a listed or a historical interest property, and there's a property that is designated. So if it's designated, you cannot change anything there. So it could be that the chimney that is designated, so you cannot change the chimney. So everything that has to be done around it. It presents an opportunity and an additional cost too. There's people out there that really appreciate these type of properties, and if you can do something really cool with them, i.e. if you put a tower and you incorporate the chimney in there somewhere, it can do wonders for the value of the place. Again, some more clarification would be required on this one, but I thought it was an interesting one to be included in our list. 386 Spadina is the next one. 2.368 is what they're asking for it. 23 by 90 foot is the lot. 2 parking spot. It's a triplex. This one is around 3.2% cap rate. I can tell you that right now. And the reason they're asking for that is because of all the work that is done on the inside. Again, 2.3 is what they're asking for this one. It looks like most of the units have a washer and dryer in there, and they are fully renovated. Good looking property, definitely worthwhile checking out if you're in the market for one. The only thing is this is semi, so it's not a detached property. Next we have Birchmount. This one was listed for 2.8. They just reduced it by 200,000 to 2.6. Automotive related. I have a soft spot for these buildings. 27,000 square feet is what they're asking for it, so it's close to $100 a square foot, less than $100. 130 by 220 foot is the lot size. It's got 8 truck levels. Entries, and then it's got 20-foot clearance inside. Worthwhile taking a look at. This one is 474 Brown Street. This property and the neighboring property is for sale. This is a good property for somebody to buy to redevelop. This is Brown's Line and a Horner. So it has to be sold with the neighboring property over there. It's a stunningly beautiful, large triplex. They're asking 3.2, which is a little bit rich. I don't think the income supports the numbers over here. But you would be buying this property to redevelop it. It looks like they're using it for a daycare as well in there. 3.2 is what they're asking for this one. And the neighboring property is somewhat similar in price. So as you can see, 140 foot frontage to be sold together with this MLS number in a sought out Alderwood area. And last but not least, 105 Geneva. This one is pretty much a corner. It's fronting on 3 different streets. It's 4 different buildings, 31,000 square feet. Retail area is 7,000 square feet. 3.3 is what they're asking for this one. 194 by 176 is the lot size. It's not quite square, but you get the idea. There's no income provided, but I really enjoyed looking at this one because it does show what this area is, what's going to be happening in this area once more and more density is going to be a requirement. So this might be a land backing deal where you can actually purchase it and just keep renting it. The property would have to be purchased based on the income that the property is generating, and in the future you can sell it based on a development cost. And that's it for today. 877-439-2339. Addy at heyaddy.com. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.